Real quick guys, before we get started, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by me. If you've been following along on the episode so far and you've been waiting for my shop opening, by the time this video is out, the shop will be live. So if you want to go check it out, the link will be in the description box. Check it out, buy some things if you want to. If not, that's cool. Other ways to support me is to like the video, subscribe if you want to, and leave a comment and say something nice, please. Okay, that's all. Let's get into it. Sorry for the abrupt beginning, but I just got an email from the print shop and my stock is ready for pickup. So let's go get it. So yeah, I was a little worried that I wouldn't get my stock today, so this is very good news. Since I'm getting it today, then I'll have the weekend to kind of like photograph inventory and like prep and stuff. And yeah, hopefully that means I can launch next week. Oh my god. Wow. Yay, we have them! Ah! Oh, okay, oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, yes. Okay, it's all nicely wrapped and stuff, so I don't want to take it apart here. Cool. This is a lot. This feels very thick. 6 times 25. This is 150 postcards. But because they're so thick, I feel like, you know, together it creates like a bulk kind of feeling. And then the prints. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to open these. Okay. Yay. Ta-da! Yay! Let's go home and unbox these babies. Okay, guys. Let's take a look. Wow. So first, let's check out these postcards. Okay, so here's our first one. Gorgeous, beautiful. No surprises here because everything that we're seeing should be the same as the last run of proofs that I did. Okay, so there's all of our B weeks. Beautiful and thick. And then A week. Lovely, perfect. Here she is. Ta-da! And the backside. Yay! Oh, yay. Guys, I'm happy. C week. Gorgeous and wonderful. Backside. Perfect. Literally perfect. D week. So, yikes. So it looks like D week had a bit of trouble in the printing. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try and get some detail shots. There's a bit of like displacement with the colors and the ink, whereas this is the proof and it's not like that. So maybe I'm gonna email them and ask if they can do a reprint. And then Froggy. Frog looks good. There's the back. Cute. And then F week. Looks good to me. Same as the proofs, basically. Okay, cool. Dang it. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna email them about this guy. Hopefully that doesn't take too long because it is Friday, and so they won't be able to do anything really until Monday. Okay, and then let's take a look at the prints. Yeah, these look good. Just as beautiful as the proof. And then these guys, beautiful, perfect. Like I said in my last one, I really didn't change much about these, so that one's been good. Okay, and then finally, gorgeous, lovely, and wonderful. Ta-da! Ooh, she looks so good. Cute. Okay, wow. I have stock. Fuck. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna send off that email, hopefully get some replacements for that one, and then, yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, here we go. to take some photos today. Right, so I was kind of thinking about it, and I feel like I have a few different options. I can kind of take these photos and try and make them look a little like professional, do like kind of like a flat lay photo shoot situation where I like shoot directly down and then I like grab some of my plants, some like candles, whatever thingies, and then put it around it, make it look nice. Or I could do mock-ups. Some people do mock-ups, like you can buy refined free mock-ups where you put your digital file into like a Photoshop file that makes it look like it's on like a wall or whatever. Or I can do more kind of just like physical, practical shooting or whatever, just kind of like around my office, around my like area. And I was looking at other shops, seeing what they do, and you know, looking at the options, and I kind of like the vibe of like just being very casual with it, being very like, I don't know, like holding it out with my hand and taking a photo, or like putting it somewhere in my office and just like having it kind of be there and then just like taking a fucking photo. I don't think it has to be super professional. I feel like the vibe of my shop so far, especially with like my little logo that I made and like my stamp, it's all kind of leaning very like personal and handmade. So it can definitely be a choice here. I know that some shops kind of go for the vibe of like looking like they're more of like a business, more professional, but I kind of just want my shop to be like very obviously just me. And yeah, I want the photos to kind of like maintain that like playful, independent kind of vibe. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's not quite bright enough yet to start taking photos, and then I have yoga at 10. So my morning's gonna be pretty chill. I'm gonna like drink my coffee, do my little things. My water's ready in the background. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know, see what I have, kind of look around, consider the possibilities, and then I'll start shooting after I get back from yoga. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, I just collected a couple copies of each of my products, and then to start out, I pulled out my phone, my little notes app or whatever, and just made a list of like possible places around my office and like, I don't know, areas, ideas that I had for potential shots. I listed out like a shot list to make sure that I wouldn't miss anything. So I knew like for the prints, I wanted a cover image, a detail image, and that's pretty much it. For the postcards, I wanted like a cover image of me holding two postcards, one facing forward, one backwards, so that you can kind of get the gist, as well as two other photos showing like the front and the back without like my hand in the image. And then yeah, I just kind of started shooting. I decided to use my iPhone because my iPhone camera is pretty good. I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so it has a bunch of different like lenses I think built into the phone itself, so it has good like zoom capabilities and things like that. I was thinking about using my DSLR, but it's just like so bulky and chunky, and just the casual nature of the photos that I wanted to be taking, like me just looking around my like office space or whatever and like holding up the products with my hand and like my hand being in the photos, I thought it would be easiest if I just use my iPhone. So that's what I decided on. And then I just kind of went around different spots, moving things around. My plants were very involved in all of these shoots, and tried to build kind of like sets and backgrounds that matched the vibe of each of the postcards. Photography is hard. I feel like I was very much like figuring it out as I went. Styling backgrounds and images is difficult. I learned a lot. But yeah, I think it's, you know, it kind of goes to show like you really don't need very like fancy equipment or like a very involved like setup or anything to take decent product photos. You know, they're not professional by any means, but I feel like that's okay, and that's kind of like a charming vibe in itself, you know? Okay. Hi guys. I just spent the last couple hours just working on my shop. I set up the FAQ page, and yeah, basically what I did there is I just looked at like other people's shops because I don't have any questions yet.
so I can't really have any frequently asked questions, but just preemptively, it's good to put a section there to answer some questions that people may have. Yeah, I just looked at other people's shops and kind of like did the same general thing that other people were answering, just assuming that, you know, I will be getting the same questions potentially. And then yeah, I like kind of did a couple like dummy listings with the photos that I took this morning, and they don't look bad. They look better than I thought they were gonna look. I kind of like the kind of like rough and dirty vibe, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I was playing around a little bit more with my camera, just like debating if I should even be using my iPhone or if I should use like my actual camera. And like the iPhone photo quality is good, but I'm thinking, so when I shoot tomorrow I looked at the weather and it's supposed to be pretty sunny all day, so hopefully it does that. Today I was expecting to like have more sun, but I'm thinking I might have to like reshoot everything. That's how it goes. You try something and you learn something, and usually it's the stuff at the end of the process that is the best, or the stuff that you actually go with. So yeah, I'm gonna try bumping up my my like resolution on my phone, because I think I'm just shooting in HD. I'm actually not too sure, but I'm gonna look a little closer at my iPhone camera settings, and I'm also gonna shoot in portrait mode, I think, so that I can get that like cool kind of blurred background effect, so then it matters a little less what's in the background, because that was like a huge kind of struggle today that I was trying to deal with. So yeah, that is what is happening. We shall continue tomorrow when the sun is back. It is currently 9:14 and the sun's just kind of starting to trickle in. I've already started shooting a couple of the postcards. Just like whenever I see something that looks nice, then I just like hold the postcards and kind of snap at it. I feel like I was being a bit overkill with the tripod yesterday, so for the postcards, at least for the things that I'm like holding up, I'm just gonna do this thing so that it's like much easier, and then hopefully it's a much smoother process than yesterday. Because yeah, I just want to get a few options for the postcards. With the postcards, all I really want is for all of them to kind of have the same pose of me like holding the two of them together as like the cover image, and then when it's like listed on the shop page, I want them all to kind of like have different backgrounds, you know, so they look like a bit of like a mix and it's not just like the same kind of thumbnail each time. And then for the prints, that's kind of where it's going to get a little bit more involved. I want to like hang them places. I have a couple like clips that I can use and like maybe put them like on my wall or like up against my easel, or like, I don't know, I need to play around a bit with those. But yes. Holy balls. Okay, great. So yeah, I feel like I have all of the photos that I need pretty much for the prints, at least. I feel like I'm good on postcards. Maybe if like some good light comes in and I like think of something else, then I'll take a few extra. And then otherwise, I took a few sticker photos yesterday. I might take a few more, just like go around and see what's good. But I wanted to get a photo of like my stickers on something, so I have this little sketchbook that I think would be cute with them on it, and then I'll just like kind of take a few shots of that, demonstrate like you can put it on your sketchbook. Okay, hi. So so I got my PO box, check, and I have connected my Squarespace to my shipping platform that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Shippo. I know that there's like other ways to do it. There's like a lot of different shipping platforms that you can use. I'm just gonna go with Shippo for now, and if I find better ones or learn that I don't like Shippo, then I'll change. I'll switch it up. For now, I'm gonna launch with that, and then I'm gonna use Stripe for payment processing, because that's what Squarespace has. And yeah, I'm like looking into like, I don't know, shipping rates and like shipping profiles and taxes and all that fun stuff, and it is stressing me the fuck out. Yeah, it feels like there's like a bunch of different options with the different like integrations that I have. Like Stripe has a tax thingy, Squarespace has a tax thingy, shippo is whatever, so it feels like there's a lot of like redundancies. So I'm trying to like get that all sorted out. So yeah, it's a bunch of like boring computer work for now. I feel like I am gonna fuck up somehow, but you live and you learn. I'll fuck up, and the worst thing that happens is I'll lose money or whatever. It'll work itself out and I will learn things as I go. But yeah, I'm just trying to like figure shit out as much as I can right now. I'll never be as ready as I am currently, so yeah, that's cool. And then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start editing those photos that I took this morning and then get those products listed, try and figure out like what I should do for shipping. It kind of seems like the best way to go is like do like a flat shipping rate depending on the product. I don't know. But I'll update you guys as soon as I, figure it out and make a decision. Fun. I can do it. I keep thinking like, this is a lot. This is very intimidating and it's fun. I understand how starting an online shop is a lot more fucking work and a lot more intimidating than it appears when you just like see people like packing their orders and having a great time. And I feel like it'll get to that point for me once I like get into a flow and I get used to how everything works and like running the shop and things like that. But it's very intimidating looking at all this like new stuff that I have to figure out. But I'm telling myself that if all these like fucking millions of other people can run online shops, so can I. And I will do it and I will figure out what that entails. Even if I fail a little bit, it's not the end of the world. I'll figure it out. So let's fucking go. Good morning. Okay, where did we leave off? I was talking about stress and figuring out things. So yeah, last night I figured out some things. I figured out the tax situation. It's not as bad as I thought, thank God. At least I'm pretty sure, according to my research, it's, fine, manageable. Yeah, I kind of went in and started to figure out shipping. Shipping was like the biggest thing that I was worried about because it's a lot of like, you need to like look at postage rates and Squarespace doesn't have like a live integration to like show shipping amounts or whatever. So you need to kind of do flat rate shipping rates and like set those profiles. So like depending on where people are ordering from, the size of their package, things like that, you kind of have to like set up different options for them to choose and then change the price accordingly. Because worst case scenario, somebody buys something from you and then pays for the flat rate shipping that you set for them, and then you go to send it and then it's like way more than what you charge them, so then you're paying for their shipping. But I feel like I've kind of got it handled, at least good enough. I feel like for things like shipping you just need to get burnt once and then you can change it, so hopefully that I don't have to get burnt and learn the hard way, but if I do, it's not the end of the world. I'm kind of like in my brain right now, I'm like because I feel like I'm doing so much in such a little amount of time. I'm scared that I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm scared that I'm like missing something. So I'm like, what am I missing? But I don't know. I don't know. All will reveal itself in time. When I was shooting everything, I was trying to make it so that all of them kind of look like they have different backgrounds. They're kind of identifiable between each other. Like when you scroll on the product page, where you see everything, all of my products. And now I'm kind of thinking like, I don't know, this looks fine, but I feel like it would look cuter if I like drew something on it, or like added some like fun text, kind of like how I do my thumbnails, like where the text is kind of like behind the thing that's in the foreground. I feel like that will help a lot with, I don't know, making it look more like fun and cute and like different from one another, because right now it just looks like a bunch of like photos and it's not very, I don't know, I guess it's fine, but maybe it would be worth, just spicing it up a bit. good morning, or sorry, good afternoon. I got the notification from print shop to go pick up my D-Week prints. That was the only print that came back a little bit iffy. So I emailed them and asked if they could do a reprint, and they said yes, they can, but they didn't give any guarantee that, I don't know, it would be perfect. I showed them the proof and the actual inventory print just as a comparison, and yeah, they said that like the nature of printing, you know, it's not going to be the exact same every single time, but they said that they would, you know, I don't know, try and fix it. So I'm a little worried, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, let's go down and get it. Fuck. Okay, guys. So, here's the tea. So, when I emailed the people to get a reprint done, I sent them the comparison with the proof and then the offset inventory stock that I got, showing them the difference and being like, hey, I got this proof and it doesn't look like the proof. Can you reprint it for me? So then they said, yes, we can reprint it and we'll print it on this specific printer. So maybe it'll be better, but there's no promises. And I said, okay, great. Expecting that, you know, they could reprint it for me. And since they know the problem, it'll look like the proof. I'll show you guys the difference again. So this is the proof and then this is the original stock and then this is the reprint. So the issue is very subtle and like it looks fine. I think what I'm gonna do with, because I have a bunch of these now, I'm gonna sell them at like a discounted price. And yeah, like it sucks, but I don't want to blame the printer. Like the rest of the stuff looks great. And on the website, when you do order something on uncoated, it does say that uncoated is better with images with light backgrounds, and if you want a dark background thing, the best paper stock to choose would be a coated stock. So yeah, I don't know. I guess for future reference, if I do have something that's like very colorful and like a colored dark background, then I know that I should maybe go with somebody else if I want to do uncoated, or just go with the coated paper stock. So lesson learned. Things like this will happen. And we move on. So yeah, with these, since I took the product shots with the proof, I'm gonna have to retake these ones and kind of show what the issue is with them, and so that I can explain why they're discounted. And then hopefully nobody's too bummed if they like specifically wanted this one. Like it still looks fine. It's just not as perfect as it could be. So yeah. Good morning, you guys. It's the final day. Oh, and we can focus on my face if we want to. Yeah, hi. Today's Thursday. The store is going live tomorrow. Ah! It's fine. I'm ready for it. So yeah, what's kind of left on my to-do list is, so I gotta still run a test run of the shop. I don't know why I've been putting this off. I'm kind of scared. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I'm gonna put through an order myself, pay for it, see if it goes through all nice, and then if it's all good, then just like refund myself and that's all good. And then yeah, I just have to finish up working on a bit of the marketing that I have planned. It's really not like a huge kind of marketing plan or strategy. I'm literally just gonna kind of announce it. But yeah, I want to talk about marketing a little bit. Let me just get my coffee and then we'll go to my desk. Okay, sorry about the dim lighting situation. It's still pretty early, so it's kind of dark. Okay, so marketing. Yeah. I don't like marketing. I feel like the general societal vibe of marketing is that it's kind of like sleazy and manipulative and like, you know, I don't know. People don't like to be marketed to. At least I don't. So with my like marketing, I don't know, I had trouble like figuring out like what I wanted to do to like announce this thing or like lead up to it or whatever. And any sort of like plan or structure just like made me like roll my eyes and like feel dread because I didn't want to do it. Like I don't like marketing. Which is difficult because marketing is very important. It's like one of the most important things if you want to like get your shit out to people. There's not too much writing on this shop. I'm not like hoping to launch and then get like tons of sales and make lots of profit and like depend on this as my main source of income or anything like that. So I'm telling myself that like I don't have to take the marketing too seriously. It's fine. What I do have going for me is this YouTube series. I've really enjoyed doing this, and by filming this process and putting this out to the public, lots of people know that I am working on my shop currently, so they know that it's coming. So that's one. And then for the shop launch itself, I'm going to post just like a casual little teaser story or whatever saying that like my launch is opening in 24 hours, and then put down like a countdown timer thing just to like let the people that watch my stories know that the shop is coming. And then tomorrow I'm gonna launch at 5 p.m. That's gonna be when this video also comes out. So if you're watching this now, the shop is live. I would have said that earlier, but whatever. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, so when the shop goes live, I'm just gonna post like a little announcement post using like the product photos, just like saying like, hey, shop's open, go check it out if you want to. And then I think I'm gonna do one reel for the launch. I'll obviously like continue to promote my shop or whatever as time goes on. This is going to be something that lives and breathes and grows with me. But yeah, for the launch, I'm thinking I want to make like a reel that goes through my products. Like I want to show my products, but not in a way that's like, here are my products, go buy them. I think marketing is more successful, or at least more memorable to me, when it's like something a little bit like creative or funny, or I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's just like trying to sell you something, you know, like it's providing more than that. So yeah, I have this idea to like film this reel that I think would be fun and cute and whatever, and it's something that I would want to make anyways, even if I wasn't trying to like push my products. So yeah, I'm gonna film that later today. This guy is sweet and gentle, but can get a little depressed. This must be so funny to watch. Fog. Giving. Not me laughing at my own fucking reel. Personality checks. Okay. Here we go. This is it. It's kind of weird because for me, the shop isn't launched yet, so I'm still like jittery and excited. But for you, talking to you guys in the future, it's already up. So I'm very, very excited for it to be finally live and for you guys to be able to see what I've been working on and put your orders in and get your little things or whatever. And yeah. So next episode is going to be the launch itself. I'm going to document the process of me hitting publish on the site or whatever, and, you know, having it be open to you guys. I'm excited to hopefully get some like order packing in there and stuff like that, and then I'll share some like final thoughts and reflections of the aftermath once it's finally live. But yeah, that's all for this episode. Thank you very much if you have been following along on the series so far. I really appreciate your support, and I'm excited to get this thing started and keep it going and all that fun stuff. So yes, thank you very much again, and I'll see you guys in a bit.